When Tormented Souls 2 was announced, I was really happy because I was a big fan of the first one. I even 100%... Aw, hell no! What the hell did I play that distract me from coming back to this? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, what am I missing then? Of course, there is achievements in the game. Anxiety, which requires you to complete the game in under 3 hours. Untouchable, where you need to do so without ever using a healing item. And Amnesia, for completing the game without ever saving your progress. Now, I don't have to do all 3 at once, but what kind of challenge would it be if I... So,
Alright, go ahead.
Can I actually beat Tormented Souls in under 3 hours without healing and without saving, while not having played the game in years to get all 3 achievements at once? I start in Caroline's room. I open the letter and she decides to go to Wildberger Hospital, where she immediately gets jumped and wakes up in a tub in a bathroom, naked and without the ability to perceive death. Good start. And speaking of good starts, maybe not playing the game for a couple years is not as bad as I thought. I do remember this code. It's 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. I wonder how many puzzles and solutions and things I will actually remember. I think I have to open this once, please. There you go. Right? I forgot that I had to use it. I was waiting for it. After leaving the bathroom and finding the lighter, I need to get to the basement where the priest is. He tells me that the place is abandoned and there's something evil lurking in the darkness, so I need to turn on the generator. He also gives me a nail gun to defend myself. I leave the priest and I try to restart the generator and... this happens. Oh shit. How do I... No, I don't have the valve already. Fuck. Where was the valve? Oh. Duh. It's in here. At the end of this, isn't it? Yeah. Got it. So this puzzle was like 10, yeah, but when you press the button to start it, like it goes backwards by 1, so you want to bring it to 11. That's as much as I can remember, but I remember which valves I have to fucking touch to get there. I'm gonna have to test each valve, see what each valve does. Alright, so... you do... oh my god, that's plus 5.5? Or 4... or... what the... that's plus half. That's plus 2. Oh, I'm at 11. What the fuck? I honestly can't say how much was lucky and how much was memory, but the generator is on and that's all that matters. When the first enemy attacks me, my instincts kick in and I actually get rid of it unscathed. I was thinking the first enemies would be the most dangerous since I'm still getting used to the control, and I wasted a shot. God damn it. Anyway, next, I need to find 2 halves of a plastic heart. But first, I need to get rid of a couple enemies that try to stop me. After doing much better than I thought I would with the fighting, I go to the dentist room to get the first half of the heart, and then into the save room right in front of it to get the other one. And then I put them together. Then, I need to walk to the maternity ward. Oh no! That was wrong. That was the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. This is where I needed to go. In there, I pulled down the lamp lever to open a trap door that leads into a little room with a mirror. I hate that I have to do this. So scary. I go through the mirror and get rid of another enemy before putting the fake heart inside the baby doll's chest. Baby bitch. Which will mean, of course, that the corpse on the other side is now... alive? Kinda? Well, enough to jolt his heart and make him open his clenched hand for me to grab the T-handle he's holding, which I combine with the hack socket that I already have in my inventory. With that, I can go ahead and open the grate in the waiting room. which leads into the main hall. From there, I go straight into the chapel and get rid of a couple more enemies. Then I go through the kitchen, into the warehouse, grabbing a bottle of acid on the way, get out of there with the lighter on, grab a knocker, and come out on the other side of the locked gate next to the kitchen door. Hello. Next, I need to go through the studio to reach the very dark service area. I light up all the candelabras so I can freely get rid of the enemy in there. Then I grab a part of the pipe shotgun and unlock the door to the main hall. I can now go upstairs, turn on the lights so I can get rid of the enemy hanging out there. I go into the sewing room where I grab the stethoscope that I hopefully won't need because I might just remember the statue's heartbeat pattern that I have to replicate with the knocker on the door? I'm insane? I'm crazy? How does he keep doing it? He can't keep getting away with it? That door leads into the library, but I can't do anything in it just yet. I just walk through it to reach the dining room, but first, a little bit of ingenuity to get rid of an enemy. I got him. Let's go. In the dining room, the priest gives me a bolt, which I'm gonna use on the fuse box in the reception to open the locked door. I even remember to unlock the little gate on the stairs before entering. Why that's important will come up soonish. Turn it up. Then turn it off. On. I'm stupid. Now that it's open. And to open the next door, there's a little bit of trickery with the bolt and elevator that's needed. Chapel. Push the cart. Get out of there. Push the cart back. Oh my god, please. Please, Caroline. There you go. And I go upstairs. Around here to the gate that I opened. Let's go. He members. He's crazy with it. Grab Il Fuserino. Turn it off first, because otherwise I get zapped. I remember that because I did it. I think I did it in my main playthrough. And we go back down. Go back to the elevator. Which should still work because the power is on. I think the cart is needed because it doesn't have a button to call it down. No, it does, but it's broken. So I just kept the doors open to go back in. I think. The lore. This is like, but if the power is on, then why don't you just press the button? That's why. Now that I have the fuse thingy. It's just a bolt, but it works as a fuse, just doesn't have any safety. I can just open this. Once in there... Oh shit! I'm running. Kill it! Thank you. Phew, that was close. Now, as I was saying... Oh, come on! Hey, buddy. You could just... Ow. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just move on. I grabbed the other part of the shotgun and combined it together. And now I'm ready for the... ritual? Is it a ritual? In the operating room. Alright, so I turn off the light. And then I walk around the fucking stretcher here. Counterclockwise, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Skip. And then we equip the shoddy. Hit him. Oh, just one more shot. But it was a bit more. Ugh! Oh, ammo. Thanks. Grab this. I can go down the hatch thingy. Let's go. With the scalpel, I can now return to the service area and cut the rope, keeping the boiler room hatch blocked. I climb down the ladder and get rid of a couple enemies, so I can make my way to the basement. In there, I get rid of a couple more enemies. I grab a dial that I need for a key later, and discover that there's an electrified puddle that I can't walk through, so I'll need to turn the generator off to cross it. I go back to the generator, turn it off, return to the puddle, cross it, flip the switch that electrified the puddle, and enter the morgue, where I find a secret passage behind a refrigerating unit that leads into the experiment room, where everything goes wrong. Hello? Does he not see me? Is he stupid? I wasted a little bit too much time. Okay, I'm going down here. And then back up. Oh shit. I thought this was a... No! Out of my way. Fuck, I'm in caution. Oops, wasted one. Alright, that could have gone a lot better. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Damn it. Okay, so is there any, like, ammo or something? Here. Don't look like it. Sure don't look like it. Alrighty then. Just supposed to touch this, and it fucks itself up. There you go. Is there anything back here, like... Oh, it's nice. Thanks. I couldn't even shoot because I was in darkness. Like, this should count. Fuck. Like, it's... That upsets me. That really upsets me. Whoa. Why did I do that? Help. Is he stuck? Do I have to reset the room because that guy's stuck? I hate my life. Let's see if resetting the room works. I am highly upset at this room. This room has ruined my run. Wait, I can walk? Ow, I'm dead. Wait, I'm not. Like, I'm not even in danger. You piece of shit. I am so mad. This room has single-handedly ruined everything. Oh my god. And I got my fucking tape. I'm stuck in this room, help. Damn it. I thought of quitting the challenge at this point. But then again, by some miracle, my health is still only in caution when I was sure it would be in danger. And if it's gotta be a failure, I'd rather go down trying. It just means I'll have to play perfect from this moment on. Back to it then. I need to turn the generator back on so I can watch the tape I got in the experiment room with the VHS player that's in the meeting room. I put the tape in and unlocked time travel through the screen. And I got some of my mojo back by remembering the puzzle somehow. Okay, so it's head. Then it's stomach, hand, and then it's throat, chest, throat. I am insane! How did I remember that? I reached the cell, and in it there's a little girl. One of the two twins, Anna. She's locked in the cell and needs help. So I put acid on the chain in the past so that the metal will have corroded in the present. Speaking of the present, I go back to it through the camera, walk back to the cell, and find that Anna had indeed escaped thanks to the acid, and pick up a key missing a dial, the very same dial I picked up earlier. With this now complete key, I can unlock a few doors I've been ignoring so far. First, in the West Wing corridor. Okay, so it's Infinity 3-5. So, circle has infinite sides. 3, so that's triangle. I was already there, I'm stupid. And 5 is a pentagon. Boom. In here, I find the priest has lost an arm, and of course, like any sane person would do, to save him, I have to light up the candles next to a mirror, walk through the mirror, and retrieve a mannequin's arm and a stapler to fix the armless mannequin sitting in the same position the priest is, which will in turn fix the priest too. Don't ask. So I grab the scroll, the hammer, then of course the arm, return to the real world, solve the puzzle. Okay, so I use the scroll, then it's see no evil. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Make the monkey go dead because the judge says it's guilty. Bonk. And get the stapler too. I walk back through the mirror, fix the mannequin's arm by stapling it, return to the priest, and voila, he's fine. He gives me an electrical lamp with a power switch, also known as a light source I don't have to use my hands to use, which allows me to unlock pathways that I previously couldn't access because I needed to use both a light source and a weapon. After a close call... That was close. I beat out the enemy hanging out and entered the cell room in room 2A prepared. I then unlock the cell from this side so that it's unlocked on the other side when I go back through the mirror, so that I can grab the electric lens. For the second door that I can open with the key with dials, I need to go to the chat. Whoa. I never signed up for this. In the chapel, as I was saying, is where the next door I can open is. That should be square, triangle, star. In the archives, there's a single puzzle to solve. Oh, right, the coin puzzle. Is it 0, 4, 1, 4? I am crazy. I am absolutely insane. Which nets me a coin. After getting rid of a couple new enemies, I put the coin in the vending machine and play Simon Says to get the blood bag. Then I go to the laundry room to get the mold from the washing machine, which I combine with the blood. In the shower room, I get a floppy disk that I program in the warehouse computer with the name Martha. For a door upstairs that I reach and successfully open. I grab a vinyl disc and then go into the penthouse where a new monster appears. It's kinda easy to avoid. I just have to reset the room by going in and out, and if I don't hear the music, I'm good. Once I reach the office, I find a fresh dead body sitting in a chair, and a few puzzles I can't solve yet. So, time to open the third door with the dial key, all the way back in the East Wing corridor. Okay, so that's aliens, Egyptians, and bees. So, the aliens are stars. Right? Egyptians are pyramids and bees are hexagons. Let's go. Key is correct. And that's where I get the battery. While I'm here, I can go back to the little room under the maternity ward, walk through that mirror, eliminate an enemy, and unlock a rusted door. I then open the door, walk through the creepy room, and through another mirror. I get rid of a couple more enemies, and then solve the clock puzzle with the power of memories I didn't know I had until I needed them. Okay, do I remember the clock? I remember it's Christmas. Whoops. Can I finish the game on caution? It's Christmas, and it's like 8. $15.25. Oh yeah. Wait, that's the second. That, and that's. It is $8:15.25, but it was $8:25.15, and I got confused. Which nets me a jade ornamental eye for one of the office puzzles that I couldn't solve before. After that, it's time for the fourth and final door I can open with the dial key in the dining room where the priest was. There's now an enemy in there, which I get rid of, and then I open the door. Triangle, pentagon, star? No. I'm gonna lose the 3 hours on this puzzle because I don't remember it and I can't figure it out again. Wait. Wait. What if I was right? What if the one in the middle is actually the hexagon? And then the one at the bottom is the pentagon. I'm stupid. Damn it. Which gives me the tape I need to finally time travel to the past again. I go to the VHS tape player in the meeting room, swap out the tapes, and walk through the screen again. Once in the past, I put the mold in the freezer and the battery on the charging station. And then I go back to the present. Since it's close, I go back to the office and put the eye in the statue to unlock the musical puzzle, which I solve by remembering the tune and finding the right notes. Okay. Okay, so I think it's... Got it. It unlocks another hatch, but before I go down there are some things I want to do. So I go back to the closet to grab the now charged battery, and to the kitchen to grab the now frozen mold. Now I can go down that hatch, get rid of an enemy, so I can grab the ID card. I'm still missing a piece of the 3-part puzzle I'm trying to solve right now. In order to get it, now that I have a charged battery, I can go to the library. There's a small elevator I can power with it that takes me upstairs where, after getting rid of a couple enemies, I get the metal key dial. Now I can go back to the main hall and solve the puzzle downstairs. Okay, so, card. Ice thing. And then this. Okay, so I need to look at that. So the top one is bottom and right. Like this. And the down close is 3 to the towards the center and away from the one I just did. Like this. And the one at the bottom is linked to that. Did it just move? No, because I did this, didn't I? Yeah, so it has to be like this. And then whatever this one is, like opposite side. Like so. There you go. That door I just opened was hiding a whole secret underground area of the hospital. It's probably the part of the game I remember the least, so I just end up getting rid of a few enemies and pulling a statue's finger to open another secret passage into the sewers. Once in there, like any good horror game, I need to drain some water to access another place in the sewers. Good thing the valve is just around this corner. I actually forgot about that guy. That got the blood pumping. Okay. Now that the water has been drained, I pick up the TV dial on a barrel that was down there and ignore the giant door in front of me, as it can't be opened just yet. I run back up and go into the most devious corridor you've ever seen. Eliminate the enemy that was at the end of it to reach the storage room. In it, there's a solution to the next puzzle and a mirror that leads back to Caroline's house? What? I'm sure this twist blew a few people's minds back in the day when it came out. Not as much as the next one, though. In Caroline's room, I input the solution with the TV dial as if it were a saves combination and got a necklace with a sun design. Jump scare. And a cheap jump scare from my troubles. Back through the mirror, the actual safe on the other side is now open and contains the necklace with a moon design. You're probably gonna guess what I do next. With the combined medallion, I can run back to the children's room next to the penthouse and open another secret passage where the truth is finally revealed. Caroline is actually Emma, one of the two twins in the picture, and sister of Anna. And now, it's time to open the giant door in the sewers. I pick up the hook and book it straight to the door, but not before pressing the newly revealed secret button in the office that gives me access to another tape. To open the giant door in the sewers, one would need the twins, as the door only opens through a biometric scanner on each side of it. One eye each, one twin per side. Or... since twins are genetically identical, Caroline can simply use her own eyes by getting creative and literally breaking the laws of physics by time traveling to be in two places at the same time. Or at least the right eye can be on one scanner while she's on the other. See where I'm going with this? It was us who took our own eye, in an unforeseen time paradox. See what I did there? Ha! I did it again! Ha! Again! Alright, I'll see myself up. Oh my god, I can stop myself! Once the door opens, more lore is dropped. The priest is actually Caroline's, well, Emma, and Anna's grandfather. He also killed the twins' father, tried to sacrifice them to a god that he and the cult he leads worship and are trying to bring back, a god that is only pleased by twins as sacrifice, mind you, in the process dooming their mother that had to save them, with Emma falling from a bridge during the chase, drifting away and becoming Caroline after repressing her memories. I follow Grandpa Noah into the bunker and use the padlock from the very beginning of the game to solve a puzzle, opening a vault door. Here's where I start getting nervous about how long I have left before the 3 hours run out. So I start rushing. I get rid of an enemy and grab a metal cap. Then grab another one in the room behind the new enemy type, which is supposed to be one of the cult's members. I run downstairs into room 3B, which contains the last metal cap, but also more cultists. I walk past them as they seem to be dormant, then grab the cap. But of course, one awakens on the way back, so I have to fight it. Or him. Or her? Anyway, next, I need to run to the prison to grab the jerry can at the top of some stairs. Then run back to the room with the pipe puzzle, avoiding those one-hit KO spike traps in the process. Now I just have to solve the puzzle.
Okay, so I think one goes here, and then one goes here, and maybe one goes here. Then it starts from here, goes over here, it goes over here, maybe I want it. Where's that stuff? It doesn't matter. Go here, goes over here, I'm gonna stop this, so I'm gonna go here, and go here, I stop this, goes here, and it goes here, 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 and it dies here. Maybe I want this side, and I want here. So it doesn't go here. It goes here, it goes here, it's here, it's here, it's here, here. Here's the broken, and this one, this goes, it's here, this one, that's it, that's everything. It's easy enough. It's here, it's stops, it's here, it's here, it's stops, it goes around, it's open, it's all the way up here, up here, also here, it's close, it's this side, which means, oh, it's not here, it's close, and it's not here as well, this shit.
Found one mistake. There you go. And fill up the jerry can with fuel. With a full can, I run down the stairs to the pump, fuel it up, turn it on, drain the water that was blocking the rest of the stairs, and reach Noah in the preparation room. Anna has mutated to some sort of radiation poisoning. Same thing that killed their mother. Anna also took her own eyes to prevent the bunker to ever be accessed again, but Caroline opened it again, so Noah thinks it's fate and wants to go on with the ritual anyway. So he sends his goon to try and capture Caroline since he already has Hannah. It doesn't go well for them. I grab the cross-shaped key and use it to pursue Noah, but before that, I need to free Anna. There are different endings, but the fastest one is putting her out of her misery, so I won't be going back to use the bolt cutters instead of the acid in the very first tape that I got, with young Anna in a cell. Rest in peace, Anna. I take the elevator to the graveyard and run to the slaughter room, where Noah realizes the ritual isn't gonna happen and sacrifices himself to sort of revive the savior. The final boss. Now I just gotta get out of here as fast as I can and hope I didn't take too long. Let's go! I got all of them! I'm insane!